Today is August 30th, 2016, and our learning goal today is to be able, by the end of math today, my goal for you and your goal for yourself is to be able to write the standard form, the word form, and the expanded form of decimals up to the thousandths place, okay? Have you guys, this is almost like review because you guys already should know what standard form, word form, and expanded form are of decimals up to the hundredths. Today we're just going to add one more place value to the thousandths, okay? Okay, looking at these examples, Z wrote a 1 here and a 5 here. Okay, I'm just going to rewrite it so you can see it better. Here's his decimal point, and he wrote an 8 here. So what is this number in word form? Ella? Let's start with looking at the values. What's the value of this 1? I have 1, what? Okay, so I have 1 times 100. What's the value of this 5? It's in the what place? So I have 5 times. So I have 5 tenths. Do I have any ones? Do I have any ones? No. Okay, no. Do I have, what's the value of this 8? I see a digit there. What's the value of that 8? I have 8, what, Itai?
8 tenths.
Tenths, okay. So looking at this, I have 1 100, 5 tenths, and 8 tenths. So what is this number in word form? Itai?
150 and 8 tenths.
You got it. 150 and, because we know the decimal point is always and, 8 tenths. Excellent. Let's take a look at this second example. Okay. For the second example, we're going to be looking at the numbers at the bottom. Okay. So the first digit I see is a 1. What is the value of that 1? What is the value of that 1? Drew? We're looking at this one down here.
It's 100.
So I have 1, 100, okay? My next digit I see is a 2. What's the value of this 2? Ashwin?
2 times.
Yeah, I have 2 times 10. What is the value of this? Well, zeros are just zeros. I see a 4 next. What's the value of that 4? Sophia?
400.
Yeah, so I have 4 times 100. Itai, stop, please. What is the value of this 3, Aditya?
The value of the 3 is 3,000.
3 thousandths. Now, why am I writing multiplication signs here? Why am I writing these multiplication signs? Aditya?
Because you're adding them because for the tens, there's 2 tens, so we have to do 2.
Right, okay. You got it. So because the digit is 2 in the tens column, I have 2 of those tens. Or over here, because the digit is 4 and it's in the hundredths, I have 4 of the hundredths. So let's take a look. Let's look at the whole number portion. What's the word form of the whole number portion? 100, what? 20. And then Sherilyn, when I have the decimal sign, what word does that always represent? And. So I have 120 and then we take a look. What is my rightmost place value? Thousandths. And how many thousandths do I have? 43,000. So in word form, it's 120 and what?
43,000.
Good. So you can see here a place value chart that's very similar to the one you just drew in your notebook, right? So go ahead and write this in your place value chart. 1.726. Write that into each appropriate spot. I love the way I see people just drawing a line under their previous numbers so they show that this is the new numbers. 1.726. Now, you can see here just what we did. What is the value of the 1? It's 1 times 1, right? Because it's in the ones place. What is the value of the 7? Sonia?
7.
Yeah, 7 is in the tenths place, so it's 7 times 1/10 or 7 tenths, right? And I want you to write this down under each column so you know how it works. The value of the 2 is 2 hundredths because it's in the hundredths place, so it's 2 times 100th, otherwise known as 2 hundredths. Okay. Then finally, the value of the thousandths is 6 thousandths because it's in the thousands place. 6 times 1,000. So as you can see, the standard form of this number is just the numbers written out in the numbers, right? 1.726. Then the word form is it written out in words. 1 and 726 thousandths. Okay. And finally, the expanded form is all this stuff in red. So 1 times 1 plus 7 times 1/10 plus 2 times 1/100th plus 6 times 1/1000. Talk to your neighbor and tell them where they got those numbers. What did the 1 times 1 or the 7 times 1/10th, the 2 times 100th, the 6 times 1,000th, where did that come from? Go ahead and talk to your table group.